All right. Imagine that your parents or your mom or your dad, they're able to acknowledge and apologize for one thing. What would that be?
Oh, just one?
Yeah, just one. You got to pick one singular thing that they can be sorry. So it can't be a general, like, sorry for everything, Joe. It's got to be like one thing, and they fully acknowledge that it happened, and they are extremely apologetic. What would that be?
I don't think it's the apology that I care about. For me, it's the action taken after. So mine would be to respect what I say. Because I think my whole life, it would be like, I guess people call it setting a boundary. But, as a kid, you would just voice things. Like, oh, I like fruit roll up, And then my mom has always been, oh, yeah. And then she's like, I bought your favorite Taiwanese pineapple cake. I'm like, when the fuck did I ever say I like that? And it's always like that. Like every single thing, it's like, oh, isn't this your favorite? I'm like, no, I told you I fucking hate that. Or like, oh, you hate this. I'm like, no, I told you I love that. So I always felt like she never knew who I was.
Was she like that, buying you clothes too?
Everything.
What kind of clothes did she buy that she thought you liked? Like, how'd you dress as a kid from what she bought you?
So a lot of the stuff was hand-me-downs.
Okay.
And then she'll have like, oh, this was the most popular thing all the kids wore when I was in elementary. And it'll be like a wool knit sweater. And I'm like fucking in third grade going like, God fucking damn.
And it's in LA, so it's all hot.
Yeah, like, God, this is fucking the itchiest shit I ever fucking wore. So like she never listened to, what I really wanted a bike. She goes, no, you can't have a bike. And then finally, I don't want a bike anymore because now we're in junior high phase and people are getting picked up by their older friends or whatever. Then she gets me, like everything was just, it's almost like she never fucking listened or heard who I was. So even until this day, it's like that.
No, right, yeah.
So she'll be like, oh, look, I have this roommate situation. She knows I'm into like real estate or whatever. She's like, I have this roommate situation, blah, blah, blah. So the house, like, what should I do? And then I'll go, you know what? This is what I would think, what I would do. I would do this. If you're trying to save more money, this will be more risk adverse. She goes, okay. And then I go and visit her house. I'm like, what the fuck is all this? Oh, I just decided to do this with the house. I'm like, what the fuck? And then in her mind, like she's like, at the end of the day, this house in Monterey Park, this rental property, it's gonna be yours one day. So I want to make it where it's easy for you to manage. And I'd be like, okay, cool. If that's how you want to see it, this is what I would do, so it'd be easier. But she still just does her own shit all the time.
Even though she said this would make it easier for you.
Yeah. So I'm always just like, you know what? Don't even give it to me. You just do all your shit and give it to fucking Buddha or whatever the fuck you want to do. It's like, just keep your shit.
It's like when you told her, don't come over to my house when you moved, and then she magically appeared and needed to pee.
Yeah, always. Just shit like that. So for me, it's like, I don't need an apology. But when we're having a conversation, I can sense whether or not you're actually hearing me. And if she does, that would actually like really move me.
Talk to her about this and been like, bitch, why don't you listen?
I have.
Do you think she understands the concept?
I don't think so. I think she does, or she's trying to.
She's like, what do you mean I don't listen?
In her brain, she probably just thinks I'm a kid and I don't know shit.
Yes. That's how it is.
But then
That's how it is.
white people go through this too. It's a boomer thing.
It's a boomer thing?
Yeah. That's why there's so many of these like millennials going on Instagram talking about like, I'm fucking doing no contact with my parents because they don't listen. And or like, let's say they try to confront them, be like, hey, look, like I had a hard childhood because like, you asked me for my opinion. I give you my opinion. And then you gaslight me into saying that it doesn't happen.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So like,
That's it.
doesn't matter if you're Mexican, white or Asian, fucking boomers do this shit. Right. And then so like, when you, and then like now, let's say you're in your 40s, right? And then they're, boomers are like 70, 80. Same shit. It's gotten to the point where they're like, yo, I want to level with you, man. If you want to be around my children, all this stuff, we got to do this. You got to listen. You got to do this. And then they go, I raised you so good. Get hella defensive, gaslight. And then they're like, oh, I can't have a relationship with you then. I don't know what the fuck happened to boomers. I really don't, but there's so many like this because my mom is similar, but in a different way.
Because my mom, till this day, she probably already promised me 12 times because every time she fucks up, she's apologetic. And the main thing right now is don't fucking get mine, Taika's, or Gio's fortune read. don't. We just want to live our life and we're free. If something happens, it happens. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. And there'll be a time where she just slips it in. And then you can't unhear something, right?
Oh, that's so annoying.
Like, oh, we're going to go on vacation, blah, 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 blah. Oh, not over there, right? Because, this was going to happen. Her fucking legs going to fall off.
Oh my god,
And you're like,
dude.
why would the legs fall off again? She's like, oh.
She recognizes it.
Yeah, she can't even catch herself,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, oh, you're not going to buy a house that faces the east, are you? And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, you got it red again? She goes, yeah, I did.
I would hate if someone got my fortune read and I didn't want it.
I fucking told you, bitch, don't fucking get it red. And she can't help it.
Oh.
I think it's more impulse control. Like they're so used to whatever they do. Like my mom trying to force relationships upon me with family members that I'm not talking to or whatever, or she's trying to she thinks it's what's best for me, right? It's the same kind of thing where I'm like, hey, listen, it's my boundary. I'm working out an individual relationship with them. They're like, oh, okay. And then they ambush me on the phone. Oh, guess who's here? Here, talk to her.
Yeah.
And I'm all and I just hang up. And
There
then
are no
but
boundaries.
the thing is, what's cool is she'll text me and she goes, oh, I messed up, huh? Yeah. She goes, I just thought it would be nice if you guys were talking and stuff. So it's an impulse control thing. I think it's so crazy that I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This is why we were raised the way we did. It's we had a fucking child that had no self-control raising us.
And your opinion has no value.
Yeah. And they think they know best.
They do think they know best.
But they have a low IQ. And I'm like, how the fuck did this happen?
It comes from good intention in a good place, but they're so stuck in their way, and they just think that they have the best thought on how to fix it or how to go about things.
Yeah, I agree though. It would be nice. The apology doesn't matter. Yeah. It's really the action. It's dude, can you just stop being fucking annoying?
But what about the thing with your dad? How he's like, I didn't beat your ass. It's more important that he not beat your ass now than apologize that he beat your ass.
He's still beating your ass?
Imagine.
I think an apology would be nice to recognize.
Rather than deny it never happened, like that.
No, that would be the beginning of the healing process. Yeah, I think so.
Because it probably really sucked for him to say that he doesn't remember doing that.
That's wild.
Not only did he
That's
say
a true story.
No, that not only did he deny it, he told me it must have been another guy. I think you were confusing me with another guy that beat you up. Are you sure your mother didn't have some other guy around that was
Oh my
and you confused that?
Damn, he's really trying to gaslight you. That's crazy.
Does your dad have a good sense of humor by chance?
No, I realized what a horrible person he was later on in life because my mom would never talk shit about him. And then afterwards, I was like, that motherfucker didn't believe. She goes, he fucked you up hard. And I'm like, I know. And she goes, look, you're seeing the true colors of your father now. He was asking you for money, moving in, all this stuff. She goes, my family paid for his college and he didn't thank anybody.
Dang.
He goes, and he's like, he just uses people. He exploits people. I just never told you who he really was. And I was like, oh, well, fuck him then,
Yeah.
Do you
So,
think that it would have
I-
been different if your mom, rather than waiting for you to make your own decision about it, if she just told you what kind of person he was, do you think that you would have resented her or not believed her? Or
I already
something
didn't
like that?
like him when he left. So we were fighting all the time because I was already 14. And at that time, he couldn't really hit me no more because I was like, yeah, you fucking hit me. I'll stab you. And then it was different.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was different. I'm like, yeah, when I'm 8, you could fuck me up. But at 14, dude, come on, I got weapons, man. I'll go. But then I think at that
This
point,
was gangster
a
job.
lot of screaming, a lot of constant arguments. And then I think it was just I was like, I'm so glad he's not here. He's such a mean person. I'm so glad. I don't want to fight no more. So I think to me, I was relieved. And I was like, you're weak. You couldn't stick around and take care of mom. You're weak. That's what I had in my mind. So there was nothing she could have said that would have made me defend him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what would have been nice is the recognition. I think, is to be but you know what? In his own way, he did apologize about leaving the family in the dust.
How did he apologize?
So I actually had lunch with him one time. And then he goes, dude, so it hasn't left my mind. Like when I left, my mission was to like kind of he wanted to lock in, and his whole excuse was like, it's the house is crazy. Like, let me just lock in and make a lot of money and I could come back. And then he goes like, that was my intention. And he goes, I obviously failed at it. And he goes like, I just had big dreams, but like I just didn't know how to do any of it. And then he goes, the more I couldn't come back with something, he was like, I just felt like such a failure that like I couldn't face you guys. And so he goes like, I never stopped caring about you. Like I love you guys. Like I just don't know. Like I was like so like my mission wasn't complete. And he goes, fast forward, like you're an adult. Like it's been decades and I never completed what I set out to do. So like in his head, he thought the better solution was to leave the family, make money, come back. And then like, but he never was able to do it. So he couldn't face us.
He never had anything to come back with.
Yeah. So he felt like pointless. But what he would do is like, I'll show up and there's a TV on my front door or there's like gifts.
Oh, really? Just randomly throughout the years?
He was randomly leave things. So like, I knew that he wasn't an absolute deadbeat. Like, cool, I have a fucking TV with a VCR. There's stuff there. And then in his own way, he apologized. He like said like, hey, like, sorry, like I just failed. Like I didn't know what to do. Like, and then I'm like, okay, I could be okay with that. And then, and I wish after that was the end of our interaction. But like after that, he tried to really preach about going to church and all that. And that's when I blew up on him. I was like, you used to fuck me up because I didn't go to church. And he goes, I never did that. I'm a good Christian man. He goes, I wouldn't hurt a soul.
Oh man, dude.
That's horrible.
And then it makes the apology worthless because then you're also like, oh, that's your true agenda. That was kind of your icebreaker to like break down my walls. And then now I know what you really want. And you're trying to get me to do whatever the fucking bullshit is.
What I realized is that I really don't think he knows what he does intentionally. I think he lives in a delusional world where he's dangerously delusional.
So he thinks he's doing the right thing.
And he forgets. So like, I'm so convinced that this motherfucker injured himself at a church and then he sued the church.
Sued the church.
I think the way that he tells the story, right? So he talks about how like, oh, I was just helping them move this piano and then it fell on my hand. And then he goes like, and they wouldn't even pay for my hospital bills. But then now, you know, I had to get a lawyer. And then now I don't have fingers, so I can't play the piano. And so he had missing fingers. Because he said
Well, I didn't know they were missing.
yeah. So he had
You didn't
a couple.
have to lose fingers to get the lawsuit.
Yeah, but get this though. It's these two fingers. So I think that he always had money problems too. So he might have borrowed money and he might have like not paid it back. There's just a lot of issues. But
Do you think it might be like Yakuza cutting off?
I don't know, but there's two theories I got. It could be that it was punishment, or it could be that he was telling the truth and he was really moving a piano and it fucking smashed his hand, or he deliberately did it himself, sued the church, got some money, and he's living off of that. So like this is when I tie so many things. He did some other shit when I was a kid.
Deliberately cut his own fingers off.
And the reason why I think so evil of him is because when it all came out, me and my mom started talking about all the fucking shitty stuff that he did. And I was like, oh, this guy is a psychopath. And my brother, I think, is like kind of an honorable one where he doesn't feel anything. So it's like genetically, we might have that kind of twisted stuff in the DNA. But my dad, like, he wasn't like a murderer or anything like that. Yeah. But he was able to do some high level fucked up shit without any conscience. So
that's scary.
It is scary, right?
That is very scary, yeah.
So I think that's why he would be able to beat the shit out of me and my brother and completely forget like it's a different person.
Not even commit it to memory.
Yeah. But like act of passion, right?
Yeah.
And then so there'll be all these, my mom's so innocent and gullible. I was like, this is fucking why you married this guy. You were such a fucking idiot that like you have no street smarts at all. Aww. And so because of how innocent my mom is, it went over her head. And then we were sitting down, we were tying in all the dots of like, oh wait, so when he asked your family, wait, they spent 4 years of money on just his college? You're like, yeah. And then he tells everyone that, he worked hard, he became a musician.
Damn.
And I'm like, he was like doing it right in front of me. And I'm like, you fucking idiot, your mom. Like, what the fuck? Like,
He like rewrites the story in his head.
he never admits that my mom's family paid
Paid for his whole ride.
for a lot of shit. So that's where I was like, wait a fucking minute.
He just kept getting away with so much.
So much shit, so much stuff.
She was like not calling him out, not letting it. It just kept growing.
Yeah, I just don't think she had she's so innocent that she can't see crime happening in front of her eyes.
So she's like looking at him as if he has his best intentions.
Yeah, but so going back to all of that, and I'm like, okay, well, he's a scumbag, clearly, right? And there was a lot of fucked up shit. But in some twisted way, there was a lot of love there too. We had a lot of fun times. But then there was an apology. It just wasn't. It was as much a crazy person that thinks their life is perfect can apologize. That's it.
It's the most he can do, huh?
It's the most.
You're probably not gonna get anything more than that, huh?
Nope, that's it. But then at that point, I'm like, I can't have a relationship with a crazy person.
Yeah. That's like traumatic all over again for someone to deny what happened. Like that's
And I
a
got
whole
2 other
different set of
family
trauma.
members that are like that.
That's crazy.
That are delusionally fucking crazy, and they can't.
It's honestly really funny though that he's trying to suggest it was some other guy.
Adding
Right?
a different character.
That's what made me snap. He goes,
What other guy?
and he says, I'm a gentle soul. Like, I've never heard a fly. He goes, I'm not a violent man.
Are you sure that wasn't some other guy?
That's what I'm. He's like, that's gotta be another guy. He goes, that's crazy. He goes, I don't know. Your mom had a lot of men coming around during that time. I'm like, and you're calling her a hoe? I'm like, what are you saying?
Did you think about it for like a minute though, where you're like, whoa, wait.
Like maybe it was some other guy.
I'm like, I'm fucking sure.
Like, why would there be a momentarily other guy came in and beat your ass, and then you have no other memories of him? He's like some collections agent. Like, what the hell, dude?
That's when I realized he's crazy.
The audacity of that. All right, let us know in the comments if you have anything you would desperately love your parents to apologize and acknowledge for in the comments. Share your trauma.